Try to win our way up to the Premier League through the playoffs. Tactics have been selected. The bench has been selected. So here we go. For Riverside Stadium, Stoke is taking on Everton. We're in strong form. They're in strong form. They did finish strong. I'll keep my hands in my pockets. I'm not going to make any sudden movements. How satisfying has it been to watch the way this team attacks and scores recently? Well, until the last game, yeah, whatever. All right. Michael Carrick has Imvago up front, Arribas and Morcillo. Alongside him, Perron, Balderson, Fry in midfield. Spence, Charstad, Vandenberg, and Castillo in the back line. Killer in goal. Burstow, Rogers, and Oko Flex up front. Prioste, Longstaff, and Doyle midfield. Murphy, Pollock, Goodliff, and Curtis Lord in goal. 66 degrees here. It's warm at the night. Lay Dowdy is the official. You're in our green kits. They are in the red. Again, yet another red team. I feel like every team in England is red. We're underway. First leg of the playoff in front of 32,536 people. We've put some experience on the field today to hopefully give us a leg up. And we go over the top. Here's Oko Flex. Oko Flex chips it. Oh, we were so close to going up 1-0 right there at the start of the game. Oh, what a pass there. If Flex could have just kept it down just a little bit, we could have had a dream start. Free kick here, Sean Murphy to take it. Over the top, here's Flex again. Flex sends it over. Fry will intercept that one. Try to get out the Imvago. He does get it. It's Alex Murphy, not Sean. I know a guy named Sean Murphy, but that's not him. Over through, here's Burstow. Can Burstow score? It's off. Oh my God. Oh, we've been so close here at the start, but we don't come through. Uh-oh, Murphy. We are really putting the press on him right now, but nothing to show from it here in the first 10 minutes. Longstaff clears that out. Burstow heads it upfield. Garstad, Vandenberg, Castillo. Balderson, he's got room, he's got options. And they're going to take a lead. Maximo Perron. I knew it was going to happen. I knew that was going to happen as soon as he touched the ball because they left too many passing lanes. Middlesbrough leads here at home in the first leg 1-0. Oko flexes. Okay, they're fired up by the field. My Lord, look at this. Make a few changes. Throw in for us. Curtis to Flex. Flex taken down. Ref, have a word. Prioste tries to do something. Pollock can't get a hold of it. Oko Flex is back up, but Arribas takes it from him. Get it back. Longstaff sends it through. Flex is not going to get to that. We'll send it over to Keller. The goalkeeper sends it downfield. Ben Goodliff gains control of it, goes back to Lord. 30th minute here. Pollock, the Longstaff. Going to cross it over to Alex Murphy. Murphy sends it up to Morgan Rogers. Rogers not fast enough to get to it. They come back the other way. Oh, Prioste, good interception there. Longstaff tries to keep control. He does. He sends it over the top. Burstow! There we go! No! Oh, he's so far offside. Burstow got hurt too, so McNabb is having to come in. We are down 1-0 going into the locker room. So AC 36, here's your dude's chance right here. All right, let's see if McNabb can come out and change the tide here. Even leaving here with a draw would be a positive. Do intercept the ball. And then the highlight, though. Free kick for Middlesbrough. Come on, guys. Oh, Matty Longstaff does get it. He'll send it up to Morgan Rogers. Rogers looking to bring it in. He's going to pull it back, finds Prios. Prios takes a big shot, puts it in for the equalizer. Diago gets his second goal of the season, and it couldn't come at a finer moment. 1-1 here as the equalizer goes to the back of the net. Through 3 defenders and the keeper. 1-1 here in the first leg. Flex is wore out. I don't want to wear the players down too much in this game. Mather, you play... It's something like that. It may be a week. '65th minute. Ben Goodliff will chase that one down. 67th minute here. Oh my God, what kind of turnover was that? Murphy, why? This is probably programmed for them to score then, if that was such a bad turnover. Good defense there, though. I didn't want to cancel everything. I do want to get some fresh midfielders in there. They come down the side. Murphy tries to do some defense. Sutton, Balderson, they come in. That's going to be offside, thankfully. We'll get our changes in. Throw in for the Drakes. Mathieu goes in the Forsen. Forsen to Rogers, heads it in off the cross or off the post. Oh, the woodwork kept us from going up there. 10 minutes left. Oh, I can't. I used all. That's what I thought. Less than 10 to play. Throw in for Middlesbrough. Not like to give up one here. Longstaff had it for a second. Marquinhos turns in there. Oh my God. Somehow, Palpatine has returned. How they didn't score there. Lord put his body on the line. 88th minute. 4 minutes of extra time. Good lift. Mather. Good lift sends it forward. McNabb didn't get it. Oh my God, Murphy, what are you doing? Send it over. That's going to be a goal. Oh. '94th minute. Unless they make a big mistake here. Or we get the ball. Oh, no, 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 no. They'll get one last corner. Lord grabs it. We'll survive the first leg 1-1. So we'll go home with a chance to advance. Yeah, we just need to win. And Burstow is probably going to be out the next game. So it will rely on McNabb. All right. Pressure mounting big time here. Curious if that's still all. Okay. Oh, I didn't get to see the Stoke Everton. Oh, Stoke won. Wow. Okay. I'm pretty sure didn't Everton like freaking win yeah, they're in the final for the FA Cup. Okay, let's see how this is looking. Sam Curtis is probably not going to be able to play, so we'll get Drew Pickens here. I think I may have to sit down for this one. Aston Villa is the champions of what? The Premier League? No, the Europa League. Oh. Okay. Well, I like how they got practice scheduled after this. If it wasn't for us going out and signing Lord, I don't think we would be this far. We're going to have some youngsters playing in this next game. Expressionless. Big match at Jack White Stadium. Slumping Drake FC's home advantage gives them the edge in what should be a close encounter against Middlesbrough. They now host Middlesbrough after there's nothing to separate teams at Riverside Stadium last time out. Drake FC know that anything short of a victory in the playoffs will send their dream of promotion to the Premier League end. Some of our main guys are maybe ready to go. I'll have to make a decision at game time who I'm going to start. Slumping. I think we've lost one game in the past. Who knows how many? Oh, so Everton's FA Cup match is right here in the middle of the playoffs. And they got stunk. Wow. Okay. So maybe they're trying to just survive the playoffs and not worrying about the FA game. Leeds United are the FA Cup champions. All right. They want Bennett up there. Doyle, Longstaff, Zappazotti. Let's see what they've got here. That's probably a good way to get lots of money. I swear, I trust Ngabo out there way more than I do Zappazotti. Also trust Pollock out there way more than I do. All right. This is it. We win, we keep going, and we'll have at least one more game this season, or we lose, and the season is over. The aggregate is 1-1. Whoever comes out on top on this will win. I just don't even trust Zappazotti at all. All right. This is the squad. Strong form for them. We are inconsistent because of that one blemish. I don't think McNabb is good with he's 5'9". Yeah, he can't really jump, so we just need to put the crosses in there to him quicker. We're gonna go out there and pass a little bit better. You need a win here against Middlesbrough to keep your promotion bid alive. Have you picked the right team? Very confident. Are you confident in good showing here? We have a strong belief and confidence in our work, so let's go. All right. They got Imvago, Arribas, and Morcillo up there again. They do have some change in midfield. McCann, Louise, and Perron. Davies, Buffon, Vanderberg, and Spence. So they've changed a number of things. They have the same keeper in goal. We've changed up a little bit. McNabb, Amoako, Oko Flex up front, Doyle, Longstaff, and Ngabo, Pickwell, Binks, Pollock, and Curtis. Lord in goal. Andrew Davies is the official. It's 71 degrees, sunny and breezy. Here we go. What could be the last game of the season for the Drakes? Middlesbrough in red, Drakes in green and blue. Can Scott McNabb lead the team to the final? Not with this possession. Almost 20 minutes in. Middlesbrough running here. Arribas looking to bring it across, get some space. Davies. He'll bring it back to Perron. Louise McCann. Morchi takes a shot, and it goes out. Corner for Middlesbrough. Lord will grab it. Give some encouragement to the lads out here. 22 minutes in. Not much for either team to show. Throw in for them now that I've said that. Roan plays it over the top. Curtis heads it. Davies will end up with it. Oko Flex battles and wins it. He'll just clear it out. Perron chases it down. Davies with it again. Makes a great run. Louise tries to go over the top. Oko Flex ends up with it again. Matty Pollock goes over to Lewis Binks. Tommy Doyle. Bad passing there. Come on, guys. Oko Flex intercepts that. He starts to counter. Doyle to Ngabo. Ngabo gives the ball up. And they'll play that to Arribas, and he's got some space. Oh, we blocked that. Lord will knock that one down. It landed on top of the goal. How can it be a goal? This game. Free kick for them in a very precocious situation. Lord will grab it. Trying to go over the top. McNabb ends up with it. McNabb pulls it back, gets it over to Oko Flex. Oko Flex is in, and its shot is stopped by Keller. Oh, come on. They're outplaying us this game. Big time. Ngabo, Doyle, over to Amoako. He'll get it to Ngabo. Ngabo sends it to Pickwell. Pickwell in up. It's over, and we're in! Amoako, the lone kid, puts it in the back of the net in front of 12,213, and the Drakes lead 1-0 here in this one. 2-1 on aggregate. Woo! Tried to take the keeper's head off with that one in the 31st minute. The Drakes lead here. Free kick for the Drakes. Shh, shh. I'm not going to talk about it. I think they don't call the offside if that person's no part of the play. Doyle sends it over to Oko Flex. Ngabo with it. Ngabo sends it up. Here's McNabb. McNabb into the box. He's going to look to bring it back. Oko Flex takes a shot. It's blocked. Oko, it's up. Oh, we can't get to it. Arribas will bring it down. That's the end of that one. Middlesbrough looking for an equalizer. They turn it over here. Ngabo sends it up to Oko Flex. Flex plays it way back. Pollock to Binks. 43rd minute. Doyle. Doyle plays it through. Here's McNabb. Can McNabb put two on the board? He does! "3-1 is the aggregate here to go to the final. Tommy Doyle. What a pass. Veteran play right there. And McNabb. Looked like he almost shanked that one, but it finds the back of the net. We'll take it 2-0 in this game. 3-1 overall. We hold on to it. That's the question. 45 minutes will decide if we can go to the final. Both sides look pretty fresh. Both sides did a lot of throw in for us. We get it into McNabb. McNabb dribbles out, cuts back, does another little move. Curtis to Matty Longstaff. Longstaff loses the ball, and the counter is on here. They've got a guy way up there. They got it to him. We played him on side. Louise takes the shot. It's deflected. Lewis Binks deflected that one out. They'll get a corner. We'll head that one out. $30 minutes to go. Make some changes. And Gabo's wore out. Let's bring in Boyd. Longstaff will bring in Forson. What do you mean? Leave my passing map alone. It's beautiful. What are you talking about? Throw in for the Drakes. 20 to play. Curtis sends it up to Marwood. Boyd Marwood looking to bring it back. Finds Janelle Bennett. Bennett back to Curtis. Forson. Forson takes a shot. He's not used to that. $15 to play. Tommy Doyle. Sam Curtis. The only person we got that can play over there is probably Ben Goodliff. They're shifting around a little bit. Throw in for them. They may be able to get one here. Make it a whole lot more interesting. We'll head it out. Vanderberg comes crashing in. He hits that. It's up in the air and off the top of the net. So corner for Middlesbrough. Marquinhos sends it in. It's sent out. Oh my God! Marcilio, what a shot! Makes it 2-1 with 10 to play. McNabb headed it away. Oh, come on. They're starting to take over this game. I'm not a fan. 5 minutes of extra time left. Inks to Pickwell. Inks with it again. Plays it up. Tries to get it to McNabb. McNabb comes out with it somehow. McNabb pulls it back. Cuts in. McNabb loses it. Forcing to Bennett. Bennett misses it all. We're in the 92nd minute. 3 minutes to go. Come on. Oh, no. A throw in for Middlesbrough. Forson gets it. Can he get it to McNabb? He does. Sam Mather comes out with it. He's got a guy streaking. Put it forward. Here's Janelle Bennett, the speedster. Janelle's in. Oh, my God. You are tearing me apart, Lisa. 10 seconds. That's it. We're going to the final. Let's go. That was way too much that needed to be there. I don't even think I got air horns anymore on this. We kind of got wore out there in the second half. We're always confident despite moments where it looked far from comfortable. There's always an element of luck involved, but we didn't seem like the sort of a game we'd lose. Your side now have one more team to overcome in the championship playoffs. What are your immediate thoughts after getting past Middlesbrough and reaching the final? There's no point suggesting we aren't in with a serious chance of attaining promotion. Today's display was the evidence of any serious doubters. Vuvuzelas. Drake FC triumph over Borough in second leg. Well, we don't know who we play next. You managed to extend Drake FC's impressive run over Middlesbrough. How do you feel about the particular aggregate? Only the fans care. It was a difficult game, but you managed to emerge victorious on aggregate. How do you feel? We definitely deserve this. Scott McNabb had a great game. Can you talk about that? His performance spoke for itself. John Marsilio scoring a curling shot in the top corner. What did you make of it? Obviously, he wouldn't, rather he not score, but it was great. What are the chances of David Pickwell becoming permanent? As much as I'd like to, he's not going to come back to us. I don't have $21 million. So who is, it's Everton, I know, but so Stoke is up 1-0 on Everton. None of this stuff is even matters right now. So hopefully next game we can come out on our strongest team. But we got to see who wins. Will Stoke beat Everton or will we take on the Giants? I'm really kind of worried about both teams because I think they spent a lot of money. Donderkey has to go to bed. Scunthorpe confirmed Jakeman capture. Ooh, Michael Golding could be back. That actually would be really good. I don't know if he'll be back up to par before this next game. They must have had to delay that Stoke and Everton game because of Everton's FA final. That's what I'm guessing. Okay, here we go. Stoke and Everton. Stoke won on penalties. So we will take on Stoke, who finished 5th in the league. We play on Wembley, May 27th. So we have another week to get ready for them. No, we don't. No, they only get like 3 days off before the next game. That could be an advantage to us. Huh. Who do I want on the bench for this one? Golding would probably be better if we need to hold on to a lead, but we need to look and see what our matches were with Stoke earlier in the season. This is it. This is the last game of the season. Win or lose, this is the end of the 15th season overall, or the 16th season, 15th season of the Drakes. All right, when we played Stoke before, we lost 2-0 to them on the road. And that's even with somebody sent off. We played in that 4-2-3-1 that we don't run anymore either. The first time we played them, we won 1-0. Playing the 4-3-3. We're not really playing that. So they've not seen this formation from us. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. All right, day before the game. Sellout expected. Over 87,000 tickets are expected to be sold for the game. I think I'm more nervous than these fake players on the game. Only one I'm worried about is Morgan Rogers, because I know he doesn't like big matches, and he cannot lie. But he really helps move the ball around so well. I feel like I have to start him. And I got to make the decision. Is it Mason Burstow or is it McNabb that's going to lead us? Who of them has done the best? McNabb has been kind of lukewarm here lately, though it does look like he has 2 good games in a row. So he had a good one this last one. So maybe this game will be okay, but let's see what Burstow is looking. Burstow's very well. Burstow, if you go by his 2 good, 2 good, 2, hit this next one should be good. He also reacted well to PR. What does my assistant coach think? Assistant coach thinks Burstow. I don't know. That may be a big. Drake FC are just about favorites. Oh, no, don't say that. To overcome the opposition, what should prove a tightly contested affair against slumping Stoke, not Stroke. Drake FC will secure promotion to the Premier League with victory in the playoffs. Stoke beat Everton, while Drake FC beat Middlesbrough to get this far. Despite Scott McNabb looking increasingly likely to challenge Drake FC's all-time league goal scorer milestone, there's a distinct lack of interest among the soccer media. McNabb has netted 22 league goals so far, and with a new Drake FC record now within his heights, all eyes will be on him as he chases a place in history. The existing record held by Miles Layburn, by comparison, is 26. Yeah, he's not going to catch that. Oh, how old a team meeting? I really don't know who to start. I love spam text messages. Your pass map is ugly, AC. Playoff gives us a chance to meet the targets we set ourselves to gain promotion. I expect you to go out there and deliver. Okay, so like I said, this is the only thing I save scum on. I'm going to say I'm going to be positive because I feel like this should be what I say here. We're the better team, but I'm going to tell you, as soon as I click this, it's going to be negative across the board. Oh, no. Okay. The boss is exactly right. We need to make sure we deliver in the final and guarantee the promotion that was expected of us. Okay. Well, I was totally wrong. That was Mason Burstow, too. I feel like because he yelled, I have to start him. If things get dangerous, I'll bring in McNabb to be next to him.